Hillside Endarasha Academy in Nyeri is set to be reopened as soon as the management conforms to the Ministry of Education guidelines on school infrastructure. The committee that was formed after the fire tragedy at the school has recommended a reduction in the number of boarders in the school in order to allow decongestion. And as Emily Chebet reports, all timber structures must be done away with and all boarding requirements met before the school reopens.
Officers from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations have been pitching camp at Hillside Endarasha Academy in Nyeri after the fire tragedy to gather information on the cause of the fire, have handed over the school to the Board of Management for reconstruction. According to the Acting Regional Commissioner, Central Region Pius Murugu, the school will be reopened after it conforms to the Ministry of Education requirements.
At the moment, what is happening, all the evidence which has been collected by the NDCI, they have now gone to analysis of the same, and within the shortest time possible, they will be able to bring up a report.
According to the Ministry of Education, the beds in the dormitories should have at least 1.2 meters between them, while the corridor should not be less than 2 meters wide. The doorways of the dormitories should be at least 5 feet wide and should open outwards. Each dormitory should have 2 doors at each end and an additional one in the middle clearly labelled emergency exit. The ministry standards also dictates that each dorm must be fitted with a fire extinguisher placed as the exit alongside fire alarms. Besides outlining regulations, spot checks must be undertaken by teachers and the administration before learners retire to bed. The doors must be closed from inside, among other requirements. The Regional Commissioner says the school may reopen in 2 weeks if they fulfill the requirements.
By next week, we shall be able to conclude the burial arrangements for everybody, so that now, after 1 week, the other week, we shall be able to see how the school will be reopened afresh. We, of course, with the consultation of even the parents and all the other stakeholders who will be involved in the opening of the same.
The Regional Commissioner says priority will be given to the junior secondary school pupils who will be sitting for their NECPSA examination in the next few weeks, adding that the new buildings that are meant to be occupied by grade 9 pupils next year will be used, even as arrangements to have school buses ferry learners are made in order to decongest the school.
Deputy County Commissioner who is here, she has a team on the ground, and that team will be able to see the timelines for the exam, so that as soon as possible, those KPSA candidates can be able to return back to school and continue with their normal learning.
A requiem mass for the departed souls will be conducted next week, the government pledging to foot all the burial expenses and support all affected learners who lost their belongings. Emily Chebet, Citizen TV.